Okay, so for the last four questions, they get a bit more complicated again. So these again are simultaneous equations, but you'll notice here, right, out to the side, 2x plus 5y is 16, and we've got 3x plus 4y is 17. Now you'll notice here that we have different x's and different y's. And what we want to do is make either the y's the same or the x's the same. Now, I can't easily times 4 by something to get to 5, or 5 by something to get to 4, and I can't do that with 3 to get to 2, or 2 to get to 3 either. What I'm going to do here is times both of my lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the middle things the same. It's often easier to make the middle ones the same. So the y is the same here. And I'm going to think, well, what's the first number in the 4 times table, which is also in the 5 times table? Oh, okay, now I can see that by writing out the times tables there, that 20 is the first number in both of those times tables. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to times everything in that top row by, not 5, 4, to get 5y becoming 20. And then I'm going to times everything in the next row by 5 to get 4y equaling to 20. Okay, so if I do that, let's just take it over to this side. Okay, so 4 times 2x is 8x, plus 20y, that's 5y times 4, and 16 times 4 is 64. Now on the row below, we've got 5 times 3x is 50x, 5 times 4y is 20y, which is what we wanted. And then 17 times by 5, so what's that? We've got 85 there. Okay, you can just do it on a calculator. Right, and at this stage, I see that I've got the same amount of both of these. It's a plus between them, so I need to take away one from the other. So I'm going to take away that top line from the line underneath because the top line has smaller numbers. I'm going to get 7x there. 20y is going to cancel, and 64 away from 85 gives me 21. Now I'm happy about that as well because I can see that 21 is in the 7 times table. So x is equal to 21 divided by 7 is 3. And then we've got the same process as before to work out what y is. So I'd use either 1 or 2. I think I'll use 1 because the numbers look easier. So in 1, I'll put in x. So 2 times 3 plus 5y equals 16. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus y is 16. Take 6 off both sides. 5y is 10. And now divide by 5, and you should get y is equal to 2. Okay, let's have a go at the next question then. So for this question here, I can see I've got 2y and I've got 3y there in the middle, and I'd like to make the y's the same. Now, the 2 times table is 2, 4, 6. The 3 times table is 3, 6, 9. The first number which appears in both of those times tables is 6. So what I'm going to do is times the first equation by 3 to get a 6y, and I'm going to times the second equation by 2 to get a 6y as well. So I get 15x and 6y equals 3 times 31 is 93, and then times by 2 on the next one, so we've got 4x plus 6y equal to 38, doubling everything there. 15 take away 4x is 11x. 6y take away 6y. Taking away here because we have the same sign in front of both. And 38 away from 93 is 55. Okay, so now divide by 11 leaves us with x is equal to 5. And then we're going to choose either the first or the second equation there. I think the second one looks easier to me, so I'm going to do 2x, 2 times 5 plus 3y equals 19. 2 times 5 is 10. Take away the 10 from both sides. 3y is 9. And so now y is equal to 3. because we're going to divide both sides by 3 there. Now we've got x and we've got y. Okay, the third question here. We've got this one here. Now again, let's look at the numbers in the middle. We've got 3y and 4y. Even though the signs are different, it doesn't matter. So in the 3 times table, we've got 3, 6, 9, 12. 4 times table, we've got 4, 8, 12, 16. And we can see the first number that appears in both of those times table is 2. That's called the lowest common multiple there. We use a similar technique with adding fractions to find the lowest common denominator. So we're going to times the top row here by 4 to get a 12y, and the bottom row by a 3, get a 12y on that one as well. So we times everything on the top by 4, we're going to get 16x, and 12y is 60. And for the second one, we're going to do 15x minus 12y equals 33. So what we've done is times everything by 4 and everything by 3. Now, if we add everything together, we're going to get 31x there, plus 12y, take away 12y. We add them together, going to cancel. So we're adding this time. We're adding because the signs were different. So they're going to cancel. And then 60 plus 33 is 93. And I'm pleased about that because 93 is in the 31 times table, or 31 is a factor of 93. So if I divide by 31, I get 3. Now, the y number is going to be, let's choose equation 1 or 2. So number 1 looks easy because it's got no negatives in. So we do 4 times 3 plus 3, y is 15. That's 12 plus 3y is 15. Take away the 12 from both sides, we're going to get 3y is equal to 3. And then so y is equal to 1. Let's divide by 3. Okay, last one. So for the last one, I can see we've got 3y and 5y in the middle. And I know that the number which is in the both the 5 times table and the 3 times table, the first number which is in both of those times tables is 15. Now I can write those times tables out if I want to, but I know that already. And I'm always going to notice the middle numbers. Sometimes it's often a little easier if you do the middle ones. Even if you can see that you can make both of those 6x, I'm still going to always do the middle ones. So I'm going to times this by 3, and I'm going to times this by 5. So that will give us 15y in the middle of both of them. So if I do the first one times by 3, I'm going to get 9x and 15y equals to 75. Sorry. And then for the second one, times that by 5, we've got 10x, and we've got 15y, so timesing everything here by 5, and then equal to 80 times 16 by 5. Okay, in this case, I'm going to take away my line which got the smaller numbers in from the line which has the bigger numbers in. You can see they're both plus 15y there. So because they're both plus, we're going to do take away. 9x away from 10x is x. 75 away from 80 is 5. And this is going to cancel with this one here. Now I'm going to put back in x is equal to 5 into one of those equations. I'm going to choose the second one because it looks a bit easier. So I'm going to do 2 times 5 plus 3y equals to 16. 10 plus 3y equals to 16. 10 away from 16 gives us 6. So we've got 3y equals to 6. And y is equal to 2 when we divide by the 3 there. Okay, so there we go. We're sorted again. The answer to that is x is 5 and y is equal to 2. Here's one extra little bit here, guys. We can check all of our answers. I've done this so far, but we should do this really. We can check all of our answers by choosing the other equation there. We have equation 1 and equation 2, and seeing that our x and y number works. So in equation 1, we've got 3 lots of the x number, which is 5, plus 5 lots of the y number, which is 2. When you work that out, you've got 15 plus times 2 is 10, and that's equal to 25. And we can see that that's the answer at the end of the first equation. So because that works, I know that I've got the right answers to both of those questions, to both of those variables. Okay, guys, well, thank you very much for listening, and good luck with the exercises.